everybody. Today I have this past paper question for you. So this is from, so I was solving this paper and I just decided to do this question. This is from 060611 October number 2023. So let's see what it says. So the diagram shows the line 1 minus 4x meeting the curve 4x squared minus 6x minus 5 at the points A and B. The tangent to the curve at B meets the horizontal line to the A at the point C. Find the x coordinate of C, giving your answer correct to do decimal places. So what do we have here? Well, what I understand is that this curve and this line, they meet at this point and this point. So those are points A and B. Okay, we can find the coordinates. Then this is the normal, so we'll first have to find dy by dx of this curve, which we'll then have to use the derivative to find the normal. So sorry, the tangent gradient, and then through, since you already know the y value of that, and then so you can put in the y value into this equation line, and then you'll get the x coordinate. So let's begin. So first I'll say 1 minus 4x equals 4x squared minus 6x minus 5. So I can take 1 minus 4x over to the other side, which gives me 4x squared minus 6x minus 5 plus 4x minus 1 equals 0. So I can add them up. So 4x squared minus 2x minus 6 is equals to 0, and I can divide by 2 to get 2x squared minus x minus 3 equals 0. Now 2 times 3 is 6, and 6, the factor 2 and 3 does work here, so you could do 2x squared plus 2x minus 3x minus 3 equals 0. So you can factor out 2x from here, so you get x plus 1 over here, and then for this one you factor minus 3 to get x plus 1, which is 0. So basically I mean that 2x minus 3 and x plus 1 are both equals to 0. So x equals 3 by 2, and then x also equals minus 1. So we know that this will be minus 1 comma something, and we know that this will be 3 upon 2 comma something. So you could just put it into, let's say we call this y1 and this y2, so you could just put it into y1. So y1 when x is equals to 3 by 2, so 1 minus 4 times 3 by 2, so we get 1 minus 2 times 3, so minus 5. So this is minus 5 over here, and then if we do the same thing, y1 line x equals minus 1. 1 minus 4 times minus 1 is, so 1 plus 4 is just 5, so this is 5. So therefore I could conclude, let me just, oops, why did I put that? So I could say that C is the point x comma 5. Okay, because I already know the y coordinate of A. Okay, coming back, so now I just want to dy by dx of y2, which should be 8x minus 6, because it was 4x squared minus 6x minus 5. So 8 times 3 by 2 minus 6, so that's 4 times 3 is 12, so here is 6. So putting it into y is equals to mx plus c, y is equals to 6x plus c, and then I can finally put in this point 3 upon 2 comma minus 5, so I get minus 5 equals to 6 times 3 upon 2 is 3 times 3 is 9, and then plus c, so c equals minus 14, so y is equals to 6x minus 14. Okay, and finally I want to find what this thing is. So I know that it's something comma 5. So to find that something, put it into the equation. So 6x must equals 19. X is equals to 19 upon 6. And since they told us to give our answer correct to 2 decimal places, could have drawn that highlight a bit better. So giving your answer correct to 2 decimal places. So what we'll do, we could using a calculator for this last step. So 19 by 6 is just 3.17 to 2 decimal places. And since they only ask for the x coordinate, as you can see, find the x coordinate. So that will be our answer for 10 marks. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.